After you click on the link, you should be taken to this page as long as you have your login info saved from the time that we used this gizmo before. If you don't have your login info for this, then go ahead and contact me and I can get it to you. Again, I've given you this before. Hopefully you saved the password and you can log right in. So what's going to happen, we're going to do mouse genetics here. We're going to look at a one trait, and that's going to be hair color. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this launch button to launch our app. And here's what it looks like. You have a spot for two parents here. And you can pick parents from the left-hand side. They can be a dark colored mouse or a light colored mouse. And I will let you kind of pick what you want to do. Right now, I'm going to pick one dark colored mouse and one light colored mouse. You can hit show genotype. We haven't talked about what genotype means other than in the Quizlet from week number 1. If I click on that, you can hover your mouse over one of the mice, and it tells you that this mouse here that's white has a genotype of little f, and this one has a genotype of big F, big F. From that, we must understand that big F must mean dark fur, and little f must mean light fur, since that's the only information this mouse has. Look here, genotype is telling us your information that that mouse has. Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to take those two mice and we can do a couple things. We can clear them off the board, or we can have a breeding event. This is where those mice make babies, so I'm going to do that. You'll notice these are possible kids that they could have. And if you had the show genotype button clicked, you can see that this mouse here has information for dark fur and for light fur, a big F and a little f. This one is also the same information for dark and light. This one is also the same information for dark and light. So is this one, and so is this one. They all have the same information. They all came from the same parents, and they all look very similar. Okay? If you hit the show statistics button, it tells you that you got 5 children who had black fur, 0 with white, for a total of 5. You can hit show as a percentage, and you can see that as percent as well. Now you'll notice down here there's holding cages, so if you want to take some of these mice and hold them, you can. So I'm going to take 2 of the kids with what we call a hybrid genotype, that is big F, little f. I'm going to put them in holding cages. I'm going to clear out all the other mice. Maybe we give them away to some nice families. And let's take these 2. And again, these are big F, little f hybrids. They carry information for light colored hair, but they also have information for dark colored hair. Let's breed those together. You might notice some things that are strange here. Click on show statistics, it gives you information. Show percentage gives you information. Again, you can hover over this and it shows you the genotype. And then what you can see is the phenotype. Okay? Now what I have you do is you use this, and you can make any combinations of parents that you want, but you can use that to help you with these questions down below. So number 1, which of the following is true about the genotype? Well, how would a white mouse, okay, go up here, we can hover over it and take a look at their genotype at the top, right? Do this cross right here. What's the most likely explanation for why we got a white mouse? We'll have to look at the genotypes up here between these 2 mice that produce a white mouse. So use that tool to answer these 5 little questions. Check your answers when you're all done.